Okay, we're gonna add a couple finishing touches here. One thing I don't really like is that when it's held, it's not like super obvious. Like there's a red case all around it, and so even though it's white, it still projects red. I'd rather have it like pulse slowly as it's held. Okay. So what I'm gonna do here is make another timer. I'm gonna call it pulse timer. Okay. Pulse timer. All right. And so under loop here, whoops, after timer. So if timer, not timer. Yeah, that's right. If timer is greater than pulse timer, I guess we got to get a pulse also. So pulse equals, oh, not just pulse, int pulse equals 0. Okay, pulse equals 0. Oh, I wonder if we can do better than that. I think we can do byte. Okay, byte pulse equals 0. And then we'll do a long unsigned fade. Whoa. Whoops. Okay. Look down at my keyboard. I have to look at my video to see what happened there. Okay, so we got a pulse timer, we got the pulse, and we got a byte called pulse, and a long unsigned called fade. Okay? So if the pulse timer activates, first of all, pulse timer plus plus. No, not plus plus. Let's do plus equals 10. Let's go with that. Okay. And let's go fade plus equals 5. Whoa. If I hit enter, oh, I see. My enter is sticking. Oh, there's a had a little piece of a wire sleeve stuck in my enter button. Okay. Okay, so fade plus equals 5. And then we have, let's see, so we got the, okay, fade here. Okay. Okay, gotta think about this here. We'll do a fade val. There we go. Fade val. And then we'll do an int fade. Int fade. Okay, I know I'm doing a lot here, but pulsing looks way better logarithmic than it does linear. Okay, so fade val equals fade times fade. Okay, I'm still getting ahead of myself. Okay, so fade val equals. See, how do we turn 0 to 256 into 128 to 256 back down to 128? So, okay. If fade is less than 256, is less than 256 is less than 128. There we go. If fade is less than 128, let's see, fade val equals 255 minus fade. Okay. So this starts at 255 then and starts going down to 0. Or starts going down to 127, I guess. Fade. Okay. Or if it's over that amount, it just straight up equals it. Fade val equals. Fade val equals. There we go. Fade. Okay. So let's say we're faded. Fade is at 0, right? Fade's at 0. That's less than 128. So 255 minus 0 is 255. So fade val equals 255. Let's say we're at 100. It's less than 100. Okay. Now fade value is 155, right? Let's say it's at 127. Okay, so it's going to run this side, right? 255. I'm going to grab my calculator out. Okay, 255 minus 127 equals 128, right? Okay, now it equals 128. Okay, so currently it's set at 128 when fade equals 127, right? Fade value set to 128 when fade equals 127. So let's see what happens when fade value equals 128. So if it's 128, then it's not less than this, so it does this. So now it equals 128. 129, it's just straight up equals 129, all the way up to 255. Now, you'd think like I'd have to bring it back, but it's a byte. We use a byte to hold this variable. Byte to hold the pulse variable. Okay. Whoops. We'll go byte fade. There we go. And it looks like we never use a pulse. Okay. So it's just going to keep pulsing in and out. Okay. So fade value equals, I guess now we're doing fade value times fade value. Okay. So fade value squared. And then fade val divided by equals 255. So that way we bring it back into a range. Okay. So we got this set up, right? So that sets up the fade. And then for int a equals 0, a is less than, let's see, what are we doing? A is less than 5, that's right. A plus plus. Okay. And we'll do a boolean called update. Bool update. Okay. Well, maybe just update. Cool. So if any of these are on hold, right? If any of the dice is on hold. So if hold A equals 1, or just if hold A, right? If hold A, then update equals 1. Okay. So now it's going to go through all these dice and see if there's an update. For some reason, I want to set this at 0. Okay. So if there's anything to update in the dice, it's going to set that to 1. Okay. So it's going to check all the dice, and then if update strip, not strip dot show, set dice. Huh. Maybe we'll strip dot show anyways. Okay. So yeah, what am I doing wrong here? Oh, that's right. I do have to. So I'll always, okay, there we go. Always strip dot show this. I need to update the dice. So yeah, if hold equals A, instead of doing update, it's always going to update. Okay, get rid of update. So if that dice is being held, let's set dice and see what are we setting at. So the dice is A, the value is roll, val, roll capital V, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, capital V right there. Roll val A. And then we're doing, let's see. We need the color, right? Color is 0. Okay, because it's still being held at 0. Which means if we're going to do a screen clear, instead of setting them all to 0, or setting just the hold B's to 0, we need to do, see, so we did a clear screen dot show. Okay, so instead of doing that, see, we need a, I'm going to control X that one. See, and we need to do roll val equals 7. Okay. roll val B right here equals 7. Okay, so for every dice here, so after we hit the screen clear button, for every dice, see the hold is turned back off and the value equals 7. Because if the value equals 7, then let's see. So if dice rolls a, there we go. Okay. Is it 0 that turns it off? Let's see. Forget how this goes. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, so we're all good there. So it's just gonna turn them all to 0. Cool. Okay. Let's upload this. So when I hit the hold here, it should just pulse as a hold. Timer was not declared. What have I ruined here? Oh, Timur. Timur was not declared. Oh, fun. We got more mistakes. I'll eventually fix these. I just have to go in there and solder. Okay. Expected before. Oh, that's probably open the variables. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Oh, me. Okay. If hold A. Oh, gotta end that. There we go. Oh man, we're uploading. Of course, it's gonna fail reading it. It writes it just fine. It's not reading it. That's all right. I hold this, and if I hold something, see, yeah, not really changing. Okay, let's figure out why it's not changing. Okay, so we go back over here. So it ups the pulse timer. Fade plus equals 5. If fade is less than 128. Oh, that's right, because we never actually told it to change that. Okay, there we go. So instead of being here, this should be fade val. So this is a global thing right here. Okay, so now that we've got fade val set, okay, now we need to come down here. And instead of 255, we need this to be fade val. Each of these. I guess when we edit a value, we should assign that value to something. Or assign something to that value, however you want to word that. Okay. Let's give this a try here. To let it upload. Then it's going to fail to read it. Yep, failed to read it. Cool. So roll it. Now we hit this. Whoa. That is pulsing way too fast. Okay. So let's go over here. Let's find our plus. So instead of plus equals 5, we're definitely just going to do 1 at a time here. And then we might even up our timer. So what is that? So yeah. Oh, it goes. Fails reading. Okay. Roll. Hit that. There we go. That's a good pulse. Cool. Okay, that tells me it's held. Then I let go and it's back to colors. Okay, so we got this nice little background animation here. Beautiful. Cool. Okay. So now, see what else do we need to do. So, one thing I don't like, oh, it's going to reset. Like when I let go, and when we made a dice, it sort of settled on a dice, right? And so that's something I wish it did here. So, if roll, it does all this stuff, right? So I'm going to do if roll and re-roll. Okay. Or if roll or re-roll. There we go. I'll do or. So if rolls, one or re-rolls something, right? And so if you let go of this, roll equals 0. We're gonna do re-roll equals, I don't know. We'll do 10. We'll do 10 extra rolls. Okay. So if the timer is here, first thing it does, well, I guess it adds to the timer, but we're going to do re-roll minus minus. So that way it's going to start counting down. Okay. And let's just try that. Let's see if we like that. So we let go and it keeps rolling for a second. That way you can't, like, I don't know, like if you're really fast, look at the dice and release it when you want it. Oh, I guess we need an integer called re-roll. Int re-roll. Okay, let's give that a try. So either we're rolling or re-roll still has something, which will keep coming down until it's done. All right? Did I hit upload? I'll hit upload here. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just changed it up there. Okay. Cool. So it's gonna roll 10 extra times. So 15. Oh, nope. Re-roll. Okay, so there's some capital somewhere. There we go. Let's keep it all lowercase. Because re-roll's still like, I think it's technically one word. Re-roll. Like rewind, wind, rewind. Okay. Liking that. Cool. Now I hit this and I let it go and it's still rolling. Okay. Cool. Let this, let it go, still rolling. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So it's beautiful there. And then let it go. It's still rolling. Cool. And there's too many. Hit reset. And it keeps rolling after we let it go. That's a little too many times. So if we let go of it, let's do it like, I don't know, 6 times. I don't want to do it 5. 5 seems too short. We'll do it 6 times. We'll actually have it go slower. So roll timer plus equals 50 plus, I don't know, re-roll times 10. It's gonna go a lot slower. Re-roll. You know what, let's see let's see how that looks. Okay, so timer plus 50 plus re-roll times 10. So it's gonna be 60, so it's gonna be 110. So it's gonna sort of bounce the wrong way. Like not the way you think roll will get slower. But we'll see how it looks. Okay. So I roll this, let go, roll this. Whoa. It's going really fast now. Why is it going so fast, I wonder? Huh. Okay. Something has overflowed. Reroll. Oh, I see. Okay. So reroll has gone way too far. So if reroll, let's see, is less than 0, reroll equals 0. Oh, let's write this correctly, I guess. Reroll equals 0. Okay. So reroll. Oh, that's right. Okay, so now we're in an infinite loop here, waiting for reroll to recover. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can fix that here. Because that's a huge timer. Okay, roll it. And it's perfectly steady. Roll it. Huh. It feels clunky, but I like it. Like, the little clunky animation feels good. Like it feels like it's a dice. So you roll it in your hand, let it go, and I like that. Cool. Okay. Even though it didn't like look like it makes sense on the code, it feels good there. And then I can hold it. Oh, hold. Oh, oh, okay, that's right. It's because it can't read it. It can't read from the board. It resets. Okay, so I'll hold this, hold that. Cool. And then roll the rest. And even while I'm rolling, those things are pulsing, not getting in the way of this animation here. Okay. Oh, 2, 3, 4. Man, roll again. Just twos. Okay, reset that. Roll that. There we go. Okay, what do you got? 3, 4, 5. That's a good likelihood of getting a 2 or 4. Yep, there's a 2. Okay. I mean, I guess I meant 2 or 6. I should have kept the 6. Whoops. But here we go. Trying to get a 6 or 1. Yeah, I can get a 6 or a 1 if I believe. Oh, I didn't believe. Darn. But yeah, this is Yahtzee all cleaned up here. So now you roll it. It's random colors. They show the dice. Haven't really done anything with the middle of these. If you guys have an idea of what to do, like let me know. I'd be really curious. Like I'd like to know a cool thing to do. Maybe you guys will actually wire up your side strip correctly so it actually lights up. Uh let's see. Okay, so I'm going to hold the 4. We got the pulse in there. So as we hold it, it just sort of pulses in the background, right? And then we roll it. And then we roll it even while it's rolling. The pulsing is working. Darn, no good. Okay, reset it. Well, that's Yahtzee. Thanks for watching, guys.